We're going to be setting up another aquascape tiger pleco right there. Pretty cool little setup, man. Don't ask how much we spent towards this aquascape. We got the black sand. We're going to be using river pebbles, so we've got a ton of plants to go in. We're going to buy some fish. Alright, so this is like from the front of the place. Mate, look at that. Oh, look at this color. This is next level stuff. This is where they keep all their predatory fish. Got the fish acclimating right now. G'day everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Now, today we've got a pretty crazy video. We're going to be setting up another aquascape, but it's going to be a pretty big tank compared to what we've done previously on the channel. So we've only really set up anywhere from like 20 to 60 liters, but today we're going to be setting up a Fluval Flex kit and turning it into the best aquascape we can. This is like 115 liters or something, and a mate of mine has asked me to aquascape it for him. Should be a good one. And with that said, I'll show you the basic setup and also take a look at some of his other setups he's got going on too. Alright, so here's the kit right here. So this is the tank, beautiful curved edge right there. This was like $600.
$600 with the stand.
Brand new, that's amazing. $600 for the whole thing right here. With the tank light too. Like, we got the lid with the light installed inside there. I'm assuming it's red RGB, right?
Yeah.
That should be good for growing plants then. We got the internal filter here with the chamber. We got the media. We took out the carbon though because it's bad for plants. Apparently, I didn't even know that. And yeah, there's a pump back there. But yeah, that's the tank. Beautiful. It's like 90 centimeters across, 3 foot. Look at me, look at that reflection, it's so warped. So here's the tank right here, one of Damien's tanks, and it's absolutely stunning. So he doesn't think it's the best aquascape himself, but I think it's really cool, it's really natural. And we got so many fish in here, so.
It's a little bit overstocked. I do plan on moving some of these.
I think that's fine, because you got all the plants and you got good substrate system and filter, so. I think that's like a good amount right there. It keeps it interesting, you know, we got the pygmy rasporas, cardinal tetras, and then down here, is it still there? Yeah, right there is a leopard frog pleco.
Yeah, he's cool.
The oddball of the tank, right? Yeah.
I don't know exact. I think he's a tiger plec, some sort of. I forget the L number, but he's very active compared to the frog pleco.
Yeah, tiger pleco right there. It's got like that reddish marking. It's really cool. And oh yeah, you got a group of cherry barbs here too, German rams, and the chocolate gouramis. So.
Oh yeah, they'll be going into the big tank.
The chocolates, yeah. Oh yeah, they'll love this setup we're gonna make. Yeah. So yeah, beautiful tank right there. All right, right here it's like a 5 liter, you reckon? Well, 10 liter maybe. Yeah, probably 10 liters. So a nice little cube here, a little kit once again. You love your kids, don't you? So in here there's like clown killies, right?
Yeah, I think there's 3 clown killies, 2 males and a female.
They might breed too, you never know.
Yeah.
Oh, pygmy cory too. And endless, yeah.
And endless, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of everything in here.
A bit of everything, but it's a cool little tank.
Yeah, there's an autosynclus there. Some nice water sprite growing and a Nubius. I can't complain. Pretty cool little setup, man. It's in the bedroom too, so it's a perfect little enjoyment.
Exactly.
Alright, so those are the 2 tanks that we're working with, and now we've got to try top those off in this aquascape today. So first things first, we've set up the tank like filter wise, just like unpacking everything and like installing it. So that's all good. Now we're gonna get straight into the aquascaping, and then later in the video, we will stock the tank with fish in like a week or 2's time. All right, so here's the stuff we got. Don't ask how much we spent towards this aquascape. It's not a pleasant number. So we got like a bunch of Anubias too to go in, which will be really cool. And here's a jackpot. So that's for like another tank, isn't it? We got the substrate in here, the rocks. We got all the plants. Oh my God, so many plants. Wait, let's take it all out. Look at all that. That's all gonna go into this tank. We're gonna have a dark black substrate in this tank, and what I'm gonna do is set you down on the tripod now, and we're just going to go step by step through this tank and take you along the journey, won't we? So with that said, let's start with the substrate. All right, so first things first is the aqua soil. For this tank, we're gonna be using the master soil. The master soil, I've used it in a lot of my aquascapes before, and it works so well. It's better than like the Seacom stuff that tends to leach too much ammonia where it creates a lot of algae and that sort of thing. So this works a bit better, especially when trying to cap it. We got like the super powder stuff, which is really fine powder. So it should be easier to cap and keep underneath the main substrate. This is basically all the food for the plants that we're gonna be adding in here. All right, so we just rinsed the black sand a couple times, and just gonna add it in. It's just this really fine powder stuff right there. So right here we wet the sand, and never done that before. It's definitely not good because it clumps up like this and looks a bit weird and it's hard to spread across. So we're just gonna go over this fine sand over the corners where the aqua soil will be. Yeah, just keep it locked down, and then we'll fill like the middle and the corners again with the coarser black sand that we've got. All right, so I'll just show you what I quickly did. So we got the aqua soil all across, and then we got the black sand, which is like on the corners here. I just put it along the edges because it's fine, and it'll keep like the aqua soil down on the sides. And I feel like the sides are where it all spills out and manages to find its way into the foreground. And yeah, then we got it going all across besides the front, because we'll just pull the aqua soil back and put the good layer in. But at this point, I think we're gonna do the hardscape first, get that in, and then put the good layer of substrate across. So yeah, this should look really good. Let's get the hardscape in. We were at the store earlier and we like had a little play around and found like a little composition that we like. I'm thinking we do a concave scape to go in like that, and the plants can just explode in these corners. So I'm thinking first off we chuck in this piece of wood as like a 2 island sort of composition that blends in together. Then we got this other main piece too. It looks pretty nice. I think this is spider wood we got, that's right. And for the stones, we're going to be using river pebbles. So I started to fall in love with this type of hardscape. They look sick. So we're going to try it in this one here. Once it gets wet, it darkens a lot and it'll blend in with the substrate. So we've got to glue the wood down so it doesn't float up. So we've got to place rocks underneath so that, you know, it's got something to glue it onto. Therefore, it doesn't float up and we can fill it up whenever we want and not have to soak the wood. So with this piece right here, we're going to place one underneath. Alright, so I forgot I was actually recording, and we added the substrate, the main layer, which is this black onyx right here from Seacom, which is kind of a sandy, gravelly sort of substrate. It's a mix, and yeah, we got that all across the tank here. As you can see, it blends in with the rocks really well too. And everything's glued down, the hardscape is all complete. It is planting time. So first off, we're going to be planting all this Anubias anapetite. It's exciting because that's going to look great. Add lots of green on the rocks and hardscape in this tank. We've got a ton of plants to go in. That's some of them, and then we've got another 2 bags, so it's gonna be a good one, isn't it? So let's start the planting. Alright, so everything was going great up until this point. So once the tank was halfway full, well, half the driftwood started to float up. So yeah, the gluing we did wasn't good enough, and unfortunately, almost all the work we put in that day was all for nothing. I had to leave. Adam did some changes to the tank, so let's skip to a couple weeks later and go from there. Alright, so it's been about a week later. Now, there was a bit of a mess last time you saw this tank, and I'll tell you what happened, but first, let's just take a straight up look at how this tank is looking. Alright, so here's the tank. It is actually looking amazing, and the last time I saw this tank was what you saw it. As you can see, Damien has been doing some great work on this tank. So if you didn't understand what was happening, basically this piece of driftwood, like this whole side, everything floated up, detached from the rocks that we super glued, We didn't really have enough super glue. We were kind of low in the end, so we were risking it, and yeah, that's what happens. I guess you got to be secure when it comes to gluing down driftwood like this. But as you can see, it's looking great now because he did some work, he did some fiddling around, bought some glue, and honestly, I think that's looking pretty natural. And that's what we're trying to go for in this tank. The fish will love it, and it looks pretty dramatic. Like, you know, you walk into the room here, which is like the living room, and you just see like that dark piece of wood just sticks out, and then you go around and it kind of fits together. You see that line there connecting? So it's actually kind of good. Just, yeah, different hues of wood. Once the fish are in there, this will look great and you won't even think about the driftwood. All right, so now we're gonna roll a little montage of how the tank's looking, and in a couple days time, I'll pick up the camera and we'll go get some fish for this absolute beauty. So it's another week later since you last saw the tank, and we're at the store, one of the stores that we're going to today. We're gonna go to a couple because we're in this area where there's like, they're all scattered around. We're gonna buy some fish for the tank, so it should look really great by the end of the day. Before we do go to the main store, we did stumble across this aquascaping place, which I think is awesome if you guys are into aquascaping. If you want aquascaping supplies, well, this place has got literally everything. So, and with Adam behind there, we're just gonna be cruising around. So, enjoy. All right, so this is like from the front of the place. It's like a warehouse of aquascaping supplies just open to the public. But this beautiful aquascape, look at this, it's just stunning. So many plants and fish, 3D backgrounds. And then if we look around at the counter, you know, you've got every aquascaping product you could think of, honestly. If we go over to like the Hardscape section, firstly, there's like this paludarium, looks crazy. And here's a Halloween themed tanks. You know, you got this one here is just crazy. I saw this on their Instagram page. And the Guppy tank right there. Beautiful tall little one. See, look how it's suspended over the ground. That's sick. Every type of wood and rock you could think of too. It's crazy.
This is what we used in the current tank that we just done. This rock.
Oh yeah, this stuff. This stuff is nice. See, just tons of different types and colors. I'm sure none of this is cheap. Oh my God, check that out.
Wow.
That's my foot. That's the piece. Dude, how much is that? $1,500 for that. Jesus. Good luck with selling that. Tons of tank sizes, like everything. They even make it too. Look, they show you the pre-cut glass. If you want to make some, I'm sure you can come here and buy like slabs. All right, so we're just heading over to the other one. The other store where they actually sell the fish. So this is like the aquascaping bit. And then they got another part of the store just down the road, or is it just over there?
Just for
and it's like for all the fish and plants. So that's gonna be crazy. We're about to go somewhere insane, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Adam. Insane. Insane.
Deadly shop.
Deadly. That's right. See you in there. Right. So we just walked into the fish place now. I'm gonna turn the camera around. It's insane. Just take a good look. This is what we look at when we walk right in. And there's this really cool, like Denison Barb display tank. Sorry about the reflections. It's impossible. Let's take a walk down here. Oh my God, look at all the angelfish. There are tons of angelfish here, like so many different types of pipefish. That's rare. I've always wanted these guys. 55 bucks too, they're pretty cheap. Oh, and then we got hillstream leeches, also kind of rare to find in store here. All right, we'll just ignore that tank. I think this is like the Amazonian area. That's really cool. Pothos growing out. I've got to watch out there. Look at all the fish. Now that is what I call a fish store. Like Caridina shrimp, all the expensive stuff, you know? Yeah, they just got tons of Caridina tanks of like most types of Caridinas, I'm assuming. Bro, those are glowing. Look at the snails. Bloody duckweed, man. Oh my God, there's another room. And there's just more. There's all around here. We've got tanks everywhere. Not gonna do a full tour, we're just gonna go through all the really cool stuff, I guess. Rice fish up there. These guys I was netting the other day to like transfer to another tank at the fish store. And they are crazy. Like when you get them in the net or you're trying to catch them, they just swim as fast as they can wherever, but because they're blind, these are blind cave tetras, they're really fast, so they're actually surprisingly really hard to catch. Oh my God, I wanted to get these guys. Koshi blue tetras. All right, we're gonna definitely pick some of these up today and get them in one of the tanks at home for myself. We've also got to get fish for Damien's tank too, don't forget. So, some beautiful rams all along here. The reflections are so bad though. They got like 4 different types in this little section right here. That's sick. All right, so if we just walk down here, then we have another section of more insane species, man. What the hell, mate? Mate, look at that. Damien, these are the ones.
These are the ones I was talking
these are the
about.
ones. Look at that. It's like
the new panda
those are
cories.
pandicories. They're meant to be like tiny, right?
They're different.
They're massive.
The patterns on them are different.
Dude, they're like 8 centimeters. The new pandas, $100 for each. And you need a school too, Jesus. Oh, there's your whiptail down there.
Oh yeah, definitely with like a red
Stunner.
whiptail.
Oh yeah, here's the plant section. I know a lot of you aren't too interested in this sort of stuff, but just to let you know, they do have a good range of plants here. Oh, look at that. Look at this color. Just this color sums up this fish store so well. Like, look at this. We've got swordtails, barbs. We got everything you could wish for amongst these tanks in like the nano fish wise. Oh my God. And it's like 3 rows of just that in here. And this is just a little section of the store. We've got to do a full tour of this place one. We have to do a full tour of this place someday. Like, this is, oh shit. The stools, I keep tripping on it. This is next level stuff, I'm telling you. This is where they keep all their predatory fish right here. Adam, you excited to see through these tanks?
I'm looking, there's some really cool stuff.
They got a whole dedicated room, so they got, what are these? I don't know. Heckelii. Those are sick. Oh yeah, you got these fish, silver dollars, these barbs of some kind.
Barbs are really nice, aren't they?
Yeah, mascara barbs.
Mascara barbs.
Like the makeup. You got like some Central American cichlids. I don't know if that's geographically right, but plus they got an angelfish in here too. Wow. Oh, just across here though, this is a cool tank. So you got the blue acara. I think that's a blue acara or some jewel cichlid of some kind. Big silver dollars, big mamas. Oh, look at that catfish. You wouldn't know that's a catfish. More monster tanks here, more monster fish. They got an eel-tailed catfish. These are like native to Australia. You catch these in the wild and you eat them. My name is Jeff. They're beautiful, let alone in an aquarium. Look at that. That's a chunky mama right there. Oh, we go down here, 2 massive tanks. Frontosa tank. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. And then they've got a marine section in there. I can't believe the amount of fish we got here. It's crazy. I'm coming here more often. This is like the first time, as you can tell, because I'm so bloody excited. Anyway, if you guys are interested in a full tour, just let me know in the comments down below. It'll probably happen anyway. This video is just gonna be too damn long if we just keep going through this whole store. We've only gone like a third through the whole thing. But yeah, just watch out for that tour coming at some point, because that'll be insane. But we're just gonna skip to the buying of the fish now, I guess. I'll let you know once we picked out the fish. So we'll see you probably in like 20 minutes. It's gonna take a while to get through everything here. All right, so after a lot of deciding, Adam, we've come to the conclusion. It's a bit camera shy, but he's gonna get better, trust me. We got Rob here too. Rob is getting the fish for us. What are you gonna get, Adam?
Yeah, I want to go for 3 of the upside down catfish. I've never kept them before. They look cool though.
Oh man.
Are these okay in planted aquariums? Yeah.
They do like to hide quite a bit. Once they settle in.
Yeah, they come out a bit more.
All right, so he's got the upside down catfish over there, and I'll show you the fish I'm getting. So I actually changed my mind. Well, not changed my mind. We're gonna get the blue tetras. These are all gonna go into the 90 litre. And I could not resist. Adam and I just stuck out straight away. This ram cichlid is stunning.
The color is
my
orange.
God, amazing. Here we go. Fish are all in the containers, causing damage here. All right, so Adam's a bit cheeky and found these little buggers in the back. You're gonna go for an African butterfly?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, look at that.
Need a secure lid for these guys. These jump.
All right, here's the fish we're getting today. We've got the butterfly fish, the tetras, the ram cichlid, that's everything. Really, that's just going in one of my aquariums, and then the rest is going in the new one, right? Oh, this is gonna be great, man. Now that was a successful trip. Damien? Oh my God. He even showed us in the back too, the back area. So they're actually creating 2 more tank-filled rooms of fish, so it's crazy. You're gonna have a pleco section, and they're gonna have like this invert section, and then another section actually. So, plus you didn't even see everything. Man, I'm so excited. We're gonna come back here and do a full tour. We met 2 of the staff working there though, John and Matt. They're great people, so you just come in and talk to them too, and it's really good fun. We got the fish, we're going back, we're actually going to one more store, aren't we?
One more store.
Another store, another bloody store. I don't know if we'll film in that store, but yeah, so we're going to, get the rummy nose. I'll probably just pick up the camera when we get to your house, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
See you in a couple hours. It'll be a couple seconds for you. See you in a jiff. All right, and now we're back at the house where the tank is at. Got the fish acclimating right now. I'll give you a quick look. So here's the tank right here. It's looking great, just as always, and there's lots of aeration here, as you can see, so it's gonna be great with the fishing. And right here, we got the butterfly fish. What a stunner right there. He's gonna look great in this tank. So tight lid too, so he's not gonna have a chance of getting out. Look at these upside down catfish, man. And they're going to be like swimming throughout the middle of the tank, kind of like the rainbow fish that we're going to get later on. And then back there behind we got the rummy nose tetras. We're just going to test the water to make sure it's safe, and then we'll add the fish into the tank. So enjoy. Alright, what a video. We've gotten to the end today. It's been a pretty crazy one. I don't usually upload like really long videos like that, but here's the tank. As you can see, it's looking great. It's going through its ugly phase right now where it's just trying to settle and that sort of thing, but it still looks awesome. And the fish in there are absolutely insane. Like, they're just swimming about everywhere, and it's such an active tank. So I reckon that is great success. And Damien's here just having his cup of tea, enjoying the view that we've created today together. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know what you thought of this tank in the comments down below. Adam's keen to see what you guys reckon, and this will definitely be featured in future videos, so stick around for that. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.